guys, welcome back. I'm Ashley if you're new here. So today what we're going to be doing is watering my plants and also cutting them back because they are getting very long and unruly. So if you want to watch this, keep watching, give it a thumbs up, please subscribe, and with that, let's go. Before we get started, I wanted to show you guys this plant. This is my Tribbii Moonlight. I have no idea what's going on with it. It keeps getting yellowing leaves and I'm just kind of at a loss. I do water it when it needs watering and it's facing the west side, so it does get sunset rays, but not very harsh because I do have white curtains that kind of block out that harsh rays. So I don't really know what's going on. So if you have any idea, please leave it in the comments below. They'll be very much appreciated. So with that, let's get into the video. Okay, so what I'm doing pretty quickly here is just kind of seeing what plants need watering. These plants on this side I don't think are going to get cut. The ones in the back on the stand, they might be getting cut, but we'll see how I feel once I get over there. It always pains me a little bit to cut my plants because I'm just, always saying I'm sorry, but it helps them out, so you know what, why not promote growth, right? So I have been eyeing this up right here because there's a really good aerial root growing right here and it's just been growing like crazy, so I'm kind of wanting to cut it, but I don't know. I have successfully propagated this guy, so yeah, a labor of my love is coming back. How nice. So let me get these plants on this wall covered and then we'll go back there and see if I want to cut any plants. I do want to show you my string of heart babies because look at this. It just keeps growing so much, even like up here. I think you can see it. Look. Focus. It's not gonna focus. Let's see. Like right there, that little baby, and this right here. I absolutely love watching this because it's just so fun and it's been growing like crazy. It makes me so happy. My heart is so full right now with this plant. I mean, I could cut it back and get it to grow a little bit more, but I'm kind of loving the weird way it's growing, so I think I'm just gonna leave it like that and we'll go from there, but it's just so pretty. I also do want to show you my Crimson Princess. Yes, this is a Crimson Princess. I always get the Crimson Queen and Princess switched up, but then I have to remember the leaves. But anyways, this is brand new growth right here, and in here we're getting some more growth, and under here we got some more new growth. Like, this thing is growing so well. This actually used to be a huge plant that I actually got at Lowe's, and when I moved to Wisconsin it started dying and I don't know why. And now I'm left with this, and hold on, let me see if I can get this big birth up. This was the same plant, but I separated them from the green to the variegation, so this is what's left of the plant. So let me get this down. This guy's heavy. But, yeah. Sorry if you can hear the sirens in the background. But I just wanted to show you this cool progress because it's taken a while for it to want to grow, but I'm really happy seeing this progress. It's just so cool. Alright, so Cosmo's in my room right now. He's standing right next to me. Let's see. There you are, buddy. Say hi. He doesn't care. Anyways, let me set you down. Let me set you down. Okay, so this is my Hoya Crimson Queen, and it's a kind of a slow grower for me for some reason. I don't really understand why. I think if I got a trellis for it, it would look really pretty because like this is just kind of hanging. It just kind of hangs. But anyways, I am really happy with this new growth that's coming in. It hasn't grown for a really long time and I haven't known why, but it's finally deciding to grow and I'm actually really excited about it. Sorry if you hear licking. He's licking my arm while I talk. So anyways, I'm really happy with this. Okay, so here's my Monstera slitiacana. I think I said that right, actually. I hope so. Anyways, this right here is a brand new leaf that has come in and unfurled. It is so pretty. I absolutely love it. I think it's working on growing another leaf over here. I keep watch of the stems to see if it's growing anything, and this thing seems to be growing a lot this growing season, so I'm actually really excited about that. I have thought about propagating it because it does have a really good node right here that's kind of pressed up against this. I should make this a bit looser because it looks like it's kind of cutting into it, but I think this plant is actually like doing really well, so I'm happy I saved it from death because stupid me, I almost overwatered it and it started dying. So, but hey, I was able to save it and I'm actually really excited about that. The new leaf is gorgeous. It's just so pretty. So pretty. I don't know if you heard that, my voice cracked. I'm sorry. Alright, so we're back here with some of my favorite plants. Here's my other Rhaphidophora. Now, can you see how big this thing is getting? It's starting to trail up. I think I might need to cut this back because it is getting a little unruly, but I also kind of like how it looks. Like, this is my problem because I love it when plants grow naturally and they just kind of just vine wherever they want to. I might have to get like a climbing stick for this guy. I think he might like that. I have a lot of plants that like to climb and I just kind of let them do their thing. It's so pretty. Oh man, what do I do with this plant? What do you think I should do? Should I cut this off up here and propagate these 2 leaves, or should I just let it grow? Leave your comments. I'd like to see what you say because this would be fun to see what you guys have to say about this. But anyways, let me check if it needs watering. That is still pretty wet. Okay, well, this guy will be good then. But I mean, I don't know if you can see this, but look at this leaf. It's so pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. I love this plant so much. So this is the plant that I'm thinking of cutting back because it's starting to trail into the other plant. And for me, I have this weird thing about my plants touching, and I don't like my plants touching just because of like pests and things, and I don't want it to get out of hand, and it can just be really localized if it has one specific pest, if that makes sense. But I know sometimes you can't get away from your plants touching, like this over here. Like my plants are kind of touching, especially right here. So I may cut this back, but I do love the colors of this because it's just so pretty. I'm trying to figure out what to do. This is my dilemma. I hate cutting my plants, but sometimes it has to be done. Okay. And I have not cut this at all. I got this as like a little baby cutting off of Facebook Marketplace. It's just like a little plant, and now it's turning into this, but it would help spur more growth. And like I said, I don't know if I said this in a previous video or not, but I should probably repot it into a bigger size pot so it can have more room to grow. It's been in this pot for 2 years now, so it probably needs to be repotted. So maybe I'll do that along with cutting it back. You can see the pain on my face. Okay, well, let's do it. And for those of you who do not know how to cut plants to get them to propagate, I'll show you that so you don't have to wonder. I have my scissors. Okay, so I checked if this guy needs watering and it doesn't. So what we'll do is cut it. So let me bring you closer so you can kind of see what I'm doing, just in case you don't know how to propagate plants and cut them in the right place. Let me show you. All right, so I think you're close enough to be able to see. So can you see these aerial roots here that are just kind of popping out, like right here and back here, right here. Basically anywhere where these are growing, you just cut. So trying to figure out where I want to cut this. I think what I might do, oh, this is broken. No wonder you're acting strange. Okay, so what I think, since this is broken, I'm gonna cut it to right here and then cut these into different plants, but it may look cool with it kind of vining. So, oh, see, look, the leaf came off. Rest in peace, leaf. I don't know why you got that way, but okay. So let's cut it back here. And when you cut, you want to cut on kind of like an angle. So kind of cut it like, make sure I'm not cutting anything else. Cut it like that. And there you go. And what you can do with this right here is cut it up into other plants. So you'll just have like one plant here, so you can cut right there. One plant here, you can cut right there, and another you can cut down here. But what I think I'm gonna do is kind of leave these guys the way they are, so it's one plant, so it has a better chance of growing and staying alive, as opposed to just one cutting, even though one cutting would work. Down here is where you'll either put it in dirt or in water, and I find with philodendrons, water is the best way to do it because they just grow like crazy in a great environment, like a great light environment. See, what you could do too, since it's leaning like this, you could just cut it right here and create two plants out of it, so that way you could get, you know, more plants out of the deal. And I might do it that way since it's so flimsy, so let me do that. Now this will create a shorter stem, which kind of sucks, but there we go. You can see it's how I got it. Cut it you at an angle, so there we go. Whew, okay, so we'll have that one and this one, and I'll put it in water so it can grow pretty quick and it'll become another plant. How cool, right? So this is the exciting part right here. This is a brand new leaf that has grown in, and look how huge it is. Like, seriously, I cannot get over this. It is so freaking pretty. And there's more leaves growing back here. It is very, very exciting for me because this hasn't grown at all. Well, I mean, it's grown some, but this big of a leaf, oh my gosh, like that is amazing. And I'm happy to see growth down here too, so cool progress. Okay, so that's Lefty right there, and that's my gnome. I don't really have a name for him, but that's my gnome. But I do want to show you this. I'm not sure what's going on with this, to be honest. I can't keep String of Pearls alive for some reason. I was able to keep them alive in Texas, but I can't keep them alive anywhere else. So if you have any ideas of what I need to do, I guess I could start bottom watering it, because I have been top watering it, and I've only been watering it when it needs water. I don't know if it's a light situation, because it's still on the west facing wall and it does get sunset, but I don't know if it needs more light. So if you have any ideas, please leave it in the comments below. I look forward to seeing what you guys have to say about that. Sorry if the lighting is getting a little dark. It's kind of a gloomy and stormy day out, so sorry about that. But with all of these plants right here, we're good to go. They don't need watering or anything, so it's been a fairly easy watering day today. I haven't even watered any of these plants in my room so far. We got 4 plants over there, and I have 1 plant that I want to show you that I am going to be cutting back because it's very, very unruly. So let me get it. Here is my first Monstera Adansonii. Now, I got this as a cutting. I think I mentioned that in my first video for my plant tour, but this thing is getting unruly. Let me unwind this vine so you can see how crazy this thing is. I want to get a longer totem thing for it. But okay, let me put this on the ground. And going from the ground all the way up, it's still going. It's still going. That's the end. So I want to cut this back because look how little these leaves are getting. Like, seriously. They're getting so little, and I know that has to do with trailing down instead of up. And with my Monstera Adansonii, I like to have them traveling up so I can have big leaves. So with that, I'm going to be cutting this vine off. I've cut this plant back many times because the vines have just gotten too long to kind of handle, and I've been kind of letting this do its thing for a while, and it's just time to cut it back. Now, I'm not sure if I want to save these baby leaves at all. I know you can grow many plants with this guy, but I don't know if I want to save the baby leaves, to be honest, because yeah, I don't know. I don't think I will. I might save the end of this right here. I might save the end of this, but look how weird that baby leaf is coming in. And I noticed this today, so it's kind of growing an offshoot, so I might save that and make that into another plant because it's getting an aerial node over here. So yeah, let me cut this and we'll go from there. I don't know if this needs watering yet. I'm just gonna cut it. So with the biggest leaf, hold on, it's getting all tangled. With the biggest leaf on this pole right here, it's this guy. So, oh, and also the second one. So I'm gonna keep that and then cut it from that point. So yeah. Oh yeah, and this is the other side of it that I need to connect because that's just unruly as well. And that's from my Monstera Adansonii out in the living room. It has a different form to it, which I've noticed from this to this. So I don't know if that's like, this is wide form and this is narrow form. It kind of does, like, look at the leaf. Yeah, I think this is definitely narrow form, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Okay, we're on the floor now. So let me get this guy. So you can kind of see what I'm doing. Hopefully you can, I don't know. Let me back you out a bit. All right, there we go. So, and I've always hated how this pole is so tipsy. I hate it. I wish it was standing straight up, but oh well. So what I also could do too is cut this back as well. But I also kind of like how big the leaf is, to be honest. So, and it still kind of fits within my pole. So I'm gonna leave it until it starts outgrowing it and then cut it back. And then I got this guy down here that you can't see that I showed you already. But let's get to a cutting. Let's see. Kind of making it go around again to try to get this leaf on here. But anyways, hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Right here. There we go. It's cut. Now we got this huge vine that I don't really know what to do with. I mean, I could, oh wait. Let's cut these, shall we? So we'll cut this like so. There you go. And the rest of the vine is just hanging out right here. And now we'll cut this right over here, and then boom. Then what we'll do is cut this like so, like that. So it looks like this. Oh, so what I'll do is I'll cut it close, kind of close to the part right there, so you can kind of see it. And there we go. So now we got another plant, and we got another plant right here where the aerial roots can come. Now these guys do grow, I'm trying to think, it's been a while since I propagated these. I think either way, you can propagate them in water or soil and they'll be fine, but I'm more of a water person than a soil person, even though I do have a prop box down here. I do like the growth aspect of it, so yeah. Okay, so I'm back. I got my twisty ties, so let's get this guy all twisted up again. Let's see. Might just cut that one off, to be honest, and just make that into a new plant. Let's do it. There we go. New plant, baby. We'll just put that one up there and cut this on this side so the aerial node can grow some new roots. So yay. So let's let's put it more in focus for you. So let's put this right here. There we go. And now we can put this one around like so. Doesn't want to bend that way, so we'll go this way with it. Oh, it's so pretty already. Let me put this guy. It's on its little stand, so you can kind of see what I'm doing here.
I want that in the front. Put this guy here. Like so. There we go. Put that right here. Do that. And then we'll add another one up here. Ah, perfect. Let's see. I get your node to. There we go.
Okay, there we go. Looking all pretty. Stand up straight. Looking all pretty and beautiful now. And I just have to see if it needs water. Love sticking my hand in there. Looks like it needs water. So I'm gonna water this one real quick and then move out to the living room. Okay, well, this video ended up being very long, so I decided to make it a two-part series because it was going to be over 40 minutes long, and I don't think any of us really want to watch a 40-minute long video. So what's going to happen is this is the end of part 1, and part 2 is going to be coming out Saturday, so stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you Saturday. Bye.